Okay, so today I'm going to more thoroughly address the video that Hot Tea made, which um, includes a portion about me. And I had already made a video calling her out for doxing me. Um, and the doxing and the lies specifically are still there. And the mischaracterization where she asserts that I made a tweet claiming things that I never claimed. That is not me. That is a person who was harassing me for 11 years. Its name is Adam Chebot Goldman, and I'll talk more about that parasite later. Now, I'm going to try to be kind of polite and tone down kind of the usual foul language that I use, just so like I can address the points more cogently and kind of show um, Rey Rahimi. I'll address her by her real name, Rey. Um, kind of show that I'm trying to be as genuine as possible, okay? Because I don't know anything about her. Um, and if she cares at all about integrity, she will listen carefully and do the right thing. So let's get into the video.
She was building steam and recognition for her gaming content, the slight injection of drama certainly got more eyes on her, and her name out there is a little bigger. It was in 2016 that Leah ended up in some internet related back and forth again, but this time it actually became a legal situation in real life. Leah uploaded a video titled My Biggest Hater, where she calls out an individual by the name of Enigmahood, saying that he had been stalking her for some time.
Okay. Um, no, this is not true. And this is the problem with just taking the word of SSSniperwolf. Again, I'm trying to be polite. I'm gonna try to keep the amount of times I call her SS slut to a minimum. So I'll just address her as SSSniperwolf. Um, first of all, geez, like where do I begin? Um, this did not begin in 2016. Okay, this actually started well before 2016. And this started actually I don't remember the year, but it started when she was going by the name Sexy Sniper. Okay, and she had already made a video about me before 2016. It's just things got exponentially worse when she uploaded that video where she slandered me. um so real quick, so you said that I had been stalking her. Let me rewind it a little bit.
The name of Enigmahood, saying that he had been stalking her for some time.
Okay, that's not true. See, like, I wish I addressed some more of these things earlier on, but you got to understand, like, when someone slanders you, what are you going to address first? Are you going to address the lies about stalking first, or are you going to address the lies about she slandering you and calling you, falsely accusing you of being a registered sex offender? Okay, so, like, I had to address the lie about me being a registered sex offender first. I had to file a lawsuit over that. Like the stuff about stalking and stuff like that, these are also lies, but like there were so many bigger lies I had to address first. But okay. Um no. No, I was never stalking her. What happened was when she went by that account, Sexy Sniper, I think that's what it was called. She had made a video where she was basically making fun of her fans. And I'm giving the truncated, very concise version of these events. Um, so she made a video where she was basically making fun of her fans, and I made a video critiquing that. Okay, and in that video, I used portions of her video, and I um, critiqued her. Okay, which you already understand, Ray. Okay, you understand fair use. In fact, I briefly saw some video on your home channel where the first thing you posted was a fair use disclaimer. Okay, you understand this. I never re-uploaded one of her videos and then just like left it as is. No, of course not. I critiqued her video in the same way that you're um, critiquing me and using my image from videos that I upload. In the same way that SSSniperwolf used clips from my videos. Like why don't like it just infuriates me so much that you just took her word for it and just believe that I re-uploaded her videos or that I was stalking her. No. What she's doing is she is characterizing me making a video critiquing something that she said in one of her videos, and she's just calling that stalking. That is a lie. I never did that. All right, let's move on before I get really riled up. Like this is the problem with like responding to something that is honestly like emotionally charged for me, right? Because when someone's saying lies about you, you're gonna get mad, and that makes me angry, So like it's kind of hard for me to address it as calmly as possible, but I'll try my best. All right, let's go.
Even though she had blocked him on every platform possible,
Okay, that's also a lie. Like I know she said something about me like contacting her on Facebook. That is not true. I never contacted her on Facebook. There was a brief time when I had some Facebook things. I took down my personal account a long time ago. I had some weird account for my Enigma hood thing, and I took that down eventually. But I guess it was up there longer than I would have liked it to be. But I never contacted her on Facebook. And it's not true that she blocked me on any of these things, at least not right away. She eventually did block me on Twitter, but I had never actually contacted her on any social media platform ever. Okay, like maybe in the very early days of like the sexy sniper stuff, I may have like wrote like a few comments, but I don't even remember what they were about. Um, and I never DM'd her or anything. Like if she has like if it were true, she would have proved it, right? She would have showed the DMs and stuff like that. But she didn't because she lied. Um, in fact, the one time when we ever interacted on any social media platform was on Twitter, and she tweeted at me, which I'll get into in a second. But it's not true. You were lied to, Ray. Okay, you were lied to. I never stalked her. I never tried to contact her on any social media thing. I swear, if it were true, she would have posted the screenshots of it, right? You know that. Let's move on.
Enigma Hood still managed to see what Leah was posting. He also went as far as to re-upload one of her videos and attempt to monetize it.
Okay, that's a lie. Okay, I already addressed that. No, that's not what happened. Okay, the first video I ever made about her was during the sexy sniper thing, and I just critiqued it because she was making fun of her fans. And it's covered under fair use. And I don't even know if I monetized it back then. Like I remember I eventually did monetize my videos, but it was pretty late. Yeah, I don't think that video was monetized. But even if it was, you're allowed to monetize videos under fair use. You already know this. In fact, you were like I saw some tweets that you made. I might have to address this in another video because otherwise this video will be too long. But you were talking about how you get demonetized for commenting and using clips of other people's videos. But you understand that that's protected under fair use and you can monetize that. But she's lying when she says that I re-uploaded her videos and I tried to monetize that. That's not true. Okay, that is a lie.
This resulted in Leah filing a copyright claim with YouTube in an attempt to get the video removed.
No, 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 no. She filed a malicious DMCA against me um, when my video critiquing her was protected under fair use. Okay? It's no, I'm sure you've gotten DMCA'd by people who were misusing the DMCA, right? That's a legal tool. You can't file a malicious DMCA. Like, how would you feel if I decided to file a malicious DMCA against you because you critiqued me? Maybe I should do that just to prove a point, but then I would get in trouble and my account could get banned and I could get sued even, right? Which I did sue her, but I'll get into more of that later. But yeah, like you understand that this is BS. Okay, I did not re-upload her video. I critiqued her and then she didn't like it. Like I just feel like you don't understand SSSniperwolf at all. You don't know how she operates. She is a deluded sociopath, a narcissist, and a hypocrite. Like, I don't know. Do you know what she does these days? She steals other people's content and reacts to it and doesn't give credit for it. Okay, you want to talk about hypocrisy? She goes and she does the same damn thing that she tried to censor other people for in the past. And now there's some people critiquing her for her terrible content and how she doesn't credit people. She steals these videos off of what is it called, TikTok, and then just reacts to it in a very stupid way. And people say this is lazy, dumb content, but she doesn't credit the authors. And yeah, what she did was she just maliciously misused the DMCA as a cudgel in order to censor her critics. That's it. Okay, it was not that I re-uploaded one of her videos. That's a complete lie. I know I sound like a broken record, but like I have to say it over and over again because it's just not true.
During this process, Leah learned Enigma Hood's real name. And
Yeah, jeez. What a fuck up that was. Like I was better off just lying. Like jeez. Like if I had known that everything that would happen, I would have never even bothered. Like I really stood up for principles back then. Like it was important for me to defend fair use under the auspices of free speech, but I did so at my own detriment because once she got my real name, she doxed me, and she lied and slandered my good name and smeared it all over the place. And now she's using you to platform those lies and repeat those lies.
out of curiosity, she Googled it and discovered
Out of curiosity, get out of here. She didn't Google it out of curiosity. She was spreading lies. All right, hold on. Let's back it up a little bit. I know I'm interrupting this like every 2 seconds, but like, geez, I can't stand it. All right, let's let it play for a little bit, and then let's talk about it.
this process, Leah learned Enigma Hood's real name. And out of curiosity, she Googled it and discovered that he was a registered sex offender.
Ugh.
Leah's video on this guy was really just her reacting to his uploads about her and laughing about them.
What should I call?
Oh yeah, so hilarious, so hilarious. Okay, no, that is a lie. Okay, she did not Google my name out of curiosity. Um, she lied, and she also has like a brigade of trolls, or she at least used to. Don't really know who she has doing her dirty work for her, but she had like a whole bunch of people who were just like even before the slander, were just saying unbelievably racist things about me on Twitter, and she would like those comments. I made a video about that too. But yeah, she lied. I'm sure she did Google my name, but she saw obviously she didn't find anything. There's nothing. Um, so she just lied and slandered me and smeared my good name. Like, how would you like it if someone did that to you? Like especially like when it's in the context, like oh man, she made a video which was, as you already confessed to, just like basically like a stupid mocking video, right? If why would you address something so serious as sexual assault in the context of a mockery video, right? Doesn't that set off some red flags for you? Doesn't that say to you that this is BS? I think for any reasonable person that would.
Call you anyway, SSSniperwolf. Leah.
I got a big booty and I got a big booty. Keep videos like this in your parents' house. Hood on, chest out. What if your mom walked in?
In my opinion,
Ugh, what a moron. No, no. I don't live with my parents. Um, so she's doing like this kind of like mockery thing because I was making fun of her in some other videos too. Like it's true that I did make some videos where I was making fun of her, but you got to understand that that was a response to her filing a malicious DMCA against me. Like that made me really angry. Um, and honestly, I should have sued her for that right away. But obviously, filing a lawsuit is not a trivial thing unless you do have an army of lawyers working for you. Some people are just privileged like that, aren't they? But yeah, let's watch more.
it couldn't be more obvious that this guy was a huge fan of Leah's.
No, 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 no. What do you mean it couldn't be more obvious? There was a time when I was watching her videos, again, long, long time ago, back when she was going under the name Sexy Sexy Sniper. I want to say that was like 2012 maybe or something. 2011? No, 2013. Somewhere around there. Like it was pretty long ago. Pretty something like that. Um and I just came across her videos and like I was just watching some of them. Um the reason why I made many more videos about her was because she filed a malicious DMCA against me to censor the one video I made about her at the time. And like it just pissed me off because then she would do other things too. Like she got her fanboys, like these trolls, to harass me and post racist things about me on Twitter. Um, so I made a video addressing that. And then she made a video about me. Remember, like the 2016 video was not the first video about me. I don't even know if this other video about me is still there. It probably is. But there was a video that was posted, I think maybe 2014 or something, um, where she made a video about me. Um, and she was saying other, you know, shitty things. And so I reacted to that too. So no, I'm not a huge fan of hers. I stopped even watching her videos after she DMCA'd me. Like obviously, like I would see some videos from time to time whenever someone pointed out something to me that was relevant, but that was it. Okay, it's this idea that like I'm some stalker fan who's harassing her are complete lies. Where is the evidence of any of this, right? You're just taking her word for it, and you're using some videos that are being taken out of context where I'm making fun of her because she was acting like a bitch.
I'm trying to have an intelligent conversation with you, but it's kind of hard when you keep on shoving your ass in my face.
Why you wish my ass was in your face?
She also calls out his racism during her video.
Oh, great. Here comes the woke, you know, my feelings are hurt, therefore you're a racist nonsense. So here we go. Let's listen to this.
She is Iranian. She's not just some white person. Look at me, I'm Mr. Sri Lankan man.
Here I come.
What are you talking about? I'm not a Jew. I mean, meanwhile, his nose is like sticking out a mile. Like, Jews can hide. The black man can't hide. But
The black man can't hide. I remember all of this.
Iranian people, they can hide. And that's what SSSniperwolf might be doing.
What is this guy talking about?
Good question. Good question. See, this is the problem when you are saying someone is a racist when you got a bunch of clips that are taken out of context. Okay, this is woke mob mentality. Okay, so this is the oldest trick in the book. You take a bunch of clips, take them out of context, put them back to back, and then call someone a racist. I could do that with you. I could do that with anyone. It's easy. Okay, that's a fallacy called quote mining. Um, yeah, I addressed like if you know anything about me, which obviously you don't, and you don't even know that much about SSSniperwolf. Um, I made a lot of videos addressing a lot of different topics. Early on, I did a lot of atheism videos. I was refuting a lot of religious claims that were false, that were immoral. I was critiquing people. You know, you got to remember, SSSniperwolf was only one YouTuber that I was critiquing. I would critique many other people. Okay, but these many other people didn't slander me. Okay, she did. Um, yeah. So instead of just going full woke and calling someone a racist, uh, when your only evidence is just a bunch of clips spliced together out of context, maybe actually get to know someone first. I don't call someone a racist until I have really, really good evidence of it. And what I definitely don't do is I don't encapsulate that in as a tiny portion of a video when the main thrust of that video is just to make fun of someone, which is what she's doing. If she were seriously addressing racism, don't you think that she would have made a video addressing that as the main topic out of concern? Yeah, that's what normal people would do. They wouldn't. The reason why she called me a racist because she's trying to make me look bad. That's it. Okay, it's a scurrilous comment, but it it's it's just as moronic as all the other lies that she's saying. Okay. Um. So as for the Iranian thing, uh, did I call her Iranian? Yeah, I did. Back in the sexy, sexy sniper days, people were speculating about what her ethnicity was because people were just curious. And there were people who were saying that she was Iranian. And when I found out her name was Aliyah Shaliz, it sounded consistent with that. So that's what I assumed that she was. I understand that she's saying she's uh, Greek, Turkish, or whatever she's saying now. Um, so remember when I said there was one time when I did tweet at her? Okay, this was the one time. I actually tweeted at her and I asked her if she's really Iranian. And I said, and I'm telling you the truth. I don't have the tweet right now, but you could probably search for it. I think it's still there. I said to her, if you confirm that you're really Iranian, I'll take down the video. That's what I said to her. I tweeted at her and I said to her publicly, anyone can search for this, it's in there somewhere. If you're really Iranian and you confirm that with me, you know, words to this effect, I'm paraphrasing, I'll take down the video. And she never responded to it. You know, now that I think about it, I think that tweet was actually a response to a tweet that she made to me, actually. Yeah, I did not initiate that. Yeah, I'm remembering it now. She tweeted at me saying something stupid, like calling me a racist or something for calling her Iranian or something. And I tweeted at her saying, are you really Iranian? Words to that effect. And if you are, I'll take down the video. And she never responded. And eventually she blocked me. And that's it. So if you want to hate me for that, fine. All right. I think it's stupid. But if you're going to hate me for something, hate me for something that I actually did do. Okay. Don't hate me for things that I didn't do. Okay. You want to hate me because I called her Iranian back during a time when she was not speaking about her ethnic background at all, and there are good reasons why she wasn't. But I digress. I won't get into that. Fine. Okay. But don't hate me for the things that I didn't do. Okay, I'm not a registered sex offender. That's a fucking lie. That is a lie. I did not stalk her. That's also a lie. Okay, I never harassed her. I never re-uploaded videos of her and tried to monetize them. I made a video criticizing her because she was doing something that I didn't think was right. Then she filed a DMCA, and yes, then after that, I made more videos because I was pissed. Did I call her a cunt, a bitch, a slut? Yes, I admit that. You want to hate me for that after she slandered me? Fine. Okay, I at least admit to those things. Okay, I did do those things, but I didn't do the other shit. Those are all fucking lies. Okay, let's move on.
But anyway, Enigma had actually issued a defamation lawsuit against Leah in 2017.
Yeah, I wonder why. Wait, what year did she say?
Talking about. But anyway, Enigma had actually issued a defamation lawsuit against Leah in 2017 for the sex.
2017? No, even that's not true. It couldn't have been 2017 because I remember. Yeah, it was in 2016, like the tail end of it. But I filed it in the tail end of 2016. Maybe I guess people didn't find out about it until 2017 because obviously I wasn't going to make a video. I wasn't going to announce it to the world. But I mean, actually, no, people knew about it before then, actually. I remember because SSSniperwolf was bitching about it in one of her videos. Someone showed it to me. She was talking about how, remember back in 2016, everyone was complaining about how it was the worst year of all time or whatever, and for good reason. There were a lot of bad things that happened in 2016. But she also made a video and she was talking about the lawsuit I filed against her, and that was in 2016. Yeah, she was lamenting about how 2016 was a bad year for her, and one of the reasons was because I filed a lawsuit against her. So, like, you haven't done the proper research. Like, you're getting so many facts wrong here. Like, clearly, you aren't doing any research into this. But yeah, it wasn't 2016. It wasn't 2017. But also, the fact that I filed a defamation lawsuit, doesn't that say to you that this was bullshit? Why would I file a defamation lawsuit if it weren't a lie? Of course it was a lie. Of course it was.
Offender remark. The case was dismissed in September of that same year.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You are leaving out very, very important context. You just say it was dismissed, implying that it was dismissed because it wasn't true. No, that wasn't it. Okay? They never addressed the truth of it. If you look at the lawsuit and you look at what her lawyers were saying, and by the way, these were like internet lawyers, like cheap as shit lawyers. But yeah, I mean, credit to them. They were able to use a legal loophole. The only reason why it was dismissed was because I filed the case in my state and not in her state. And since I didn't, it was a jurisdiction issue. Like they were able to argue. So stupid. I hate this so much. Like when internet crime happens, there's a question over jurisdiction. And like which state did it happen in, and like I had to prove that the crime occurred in my state or somehow she's liable in my state, and it makes me sick even thinking about it. But basically they got dismissed just because she lives in Arizona. So it was a jurisdictional issue. In order for to essentially like preempt that dismissal argument, I would have had to have filed it in Arizona where she lives, and it would have cost so much more money. You basically have to find a lawyer that works there or that lives there, I guess. Like I don't even know. Like you gotta understand. Like I don't have anyone helping me, and I'm not a lawyer, so there's only so much I can do. Like I don't know. Like I really hate the American legal system because there's so much legalese and uh, like technicalities and loopholes that you can exploit, and that's what these lawyers do. So in order for I would have had to have paid a lawyer in Arizona, and I can still do that because the case was dismissed again because she lives in Arizona, not because um, what she was saying was true, because it was a lie, and her lawyers never addressed the lie. They never tried to say it was true because they knew it wasn't. Um, but the case was dismissed because she lives in a different state, but it was done so without prejudice, which means I can file it again. With that said, I would have to, I can still file it, and I would have to kind of hope maybe some kind lawyer would be willing to do it pro bono, I think. Um, you know, and I wouldn't even necessarily care all that much about money, even though that would be great, and she definitely deserves to lose money. Um, and I definitely deserve to be compensated for everything. But even if the only thing I got was that she was forced to take down the video and issue an apology and admit that she lied, that'd be good enough for me. Um, because that's all I really want. I just want my name to be cleared. You know, like when you lie about someone in such a disgusting, horrible way, I can't tell you how much that hurts. You know, just have a little bit of empathy and put yourself in that position. Okay? It's not right. And why on earth would you make this video without even contacting me and trying to hear my side of the story? You know, you just listen to what she says, and then you just take her word for it without question, without asking me for my side of the story. And other people have addressed this topic before, and I wish some of them would reach out to me. You know, they addressed it a lot better than you did, Ray. At least they were honest, you know. They were honest, and um, they made it. At least I shouldn't say they made it totally clear that I was innocent, but it was, I think, pretty evident in the way that these other people. And I should probably highlight some of those other videos later because they're definitely worth watching. Um, you know, they at least made it pretty evident that I was totally innocent of these disgusting slanderous allegations. Um, but you didn't do that. You know, what you did was you just took her word for it, for every stupid thing that she said, without question, all the fucking lies. Let's move on.
2 years later, Enigma Hood is still around, but has been reborn and is no longer.
Oh, okay. Now this is what really, oh geez, there's so many things that piss me off about this video. Um, so now she's gonna dox me. She actually puts, oh, man, it sickens me so much. She uses a fake account made by Adam Chebot Goldman. Okay, this is the guy I was telling you about before, Ray. This is a guy who's been harassing me for 11 years. Okay, I'll talk a little bit more about this parasite later, but long story short, this guy is a convicted criminal, a convicted felon who went to prison for harassing its own parents. And you used a fake account on Twitter, which was doxing me using my real full name. So Adam Chebot Goldman made a fake account of me on Twitter using my full real name, pretending to be me, and then started making tweets asserting false things. All right, let's watch the video. I'm getting riled up again.
claiming that character he was on the internet, according to his new Twitter as of 2020. He tweeted saying, "The man in this video is no longer me. I was a liar, a sinner, a bully, and registered sex offender. I hurt many such as Sniperwolf. He has now started a Christian foundation for those who are previously convicted of sex crimes."
Okay. So I already addressed all that stuff, right? Those are all lies. So in this thing, she did blur out my name after I filed a privacy complaint, but a photo of me from my Facebook that Adam Chebot Goldman downloaded back when I had a Facebook, he made this fake account pretending to be me and then spreading all these lies. Okay, I never said any of this stuff. Okay, and I made that video so you know that these are lies and this is not me. But you still have this screenshot which has the photo of me, and you're doxing me. That's my photo. Should I file a DMCA against you? I don't know the legalese for all this, but I think I might have a case there. Maybe I should. How would you like it if I filed a malicious DMCA against you? But in this case, it wouldn't be malicious because you're actually doxing me and you're platforming lies. Not only that, you're platforming Adam Chebot Goldman, who made a fake account impersonating me to then spread more lies. This is what this psycho does. It pretends to be people and then confesses to all the lies. Did it never occur to you, like, how stupid this would be? Did it never occur to you that it was a little suspicious that someone would make an account with their real name when I have made it so clear that I've been doxxed all this time? You never thought that was a little peculiar that someone would use their real name, make a Twitter account when they already have a Twitter account? My Twitter account uses the handle Enigma Hood, or at least the account name is. You think that someone would use their real name and then confess to being a registered sex offender and then claim that they're Christian and they love Jesus when this entire time they've been an atheist? Like, do you have an IQ above 50? Do you? Because, geez, why would you fall for something so obviously fake, so obviously stupid? Now, the last thing that she said, which I find to be very peculiar, hold on.
And registered sex offender. I hurt many such as Sniperwolf. He has now started a Christian foundation for those who are previously convicted of sex crimes.
Okay, what the hell is that? Where did you get that from? So, first of all, that's not true, obviously. That's a lie. But where are you getting that from? Because that's not from this tweet. Where'd you get that from? Are there more fake accounts out there that I don't know about? Or is this just another tweet that Chebot made? You tell me, because that's not true. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Now, as for Chebot, look, I already made a video exposing this guy. You want to Google someone's name? Why don't you Google Adam Chebot Goldman's name? Okay. Let me get rid of this. Okay, Adam Chebot Goldman is a convicted felon, a convicted criminal. Now, I actually filed criminal charges against Chebot. I think it was 2019 or something. Chebot's father did not know about how Chebot was going online and harassing people. So it actually bought a lawyer to essentially get it off the hook in kind of the typical sleazy way, you know, using technical loopholes. Like, I could do a whole video about how I was able to get away with this again. But it got a lawyer and it managed to escape the criminal charges that I filed against this guy. Okay, and again, unlike all the lies that they've been making about me, this is something you can look up. Um, I filed criminal charges, so there's police reports, there's probably court documents and things like that. I don't know if that's stuff you can search online. You might have to do some digging, but you can call up the courts if you want. Like, if you want to talk to me about this stuff, I can tell you privately about all this information. I can give you the court names. I can even give you the phone numbers if you want to verify this stuff. But anyway, I filed criminal charges. Chebot's father got a lawyer and got those charges dismissed. Not because it was innocent, but because the lawyer's doing what lawyers do. Um, but Chebot's father lived to regret that decision because um, basically once it found out that Chebot was going around the internet and harassing people, it was not happy because he did not know about this stuff, and he eventually cut off Chebot, and because he was financially supporting this guy. This guy was a loser, living in public housing, living off of welfare. He cut him off financially, and Chebot did not respond kindly to that and began harassing its own father. And I don't know all the details because a lot of that stuff has just been deleted, all of it, because Chebot's father filed criminal charges. He literally did the same thing I did. He filed criminal charges against Chebot, and they didn't even punish him at first. They gave him essentially a warning, telling him take down everything and don't do this ever again, or you're going to get in trouble. And Chebot, predictably, violated the court order, and then the court found Chebot in contempt, and Chebot lost its bail and had to serve at least a month in prison for online harassment. Okay, so this is the guy who made that account that you have in your video. Do you understand the problem now, Ray? Do you get it? Is this kind of sinking in? All right. I'm kind of hoping you are a reasonable person, but I don't know. I don't think you are anymore because I already made a video, and the video that you made slandering me is still there, platforming the same lies and taking her word for it. Now, if your reason for why you don't like me is because I called SSSniperwolf a slut, a cunt, or Iranian or whatever. Okay, fine. I tried to explain at least the Iranian thing, but if that's not good enough for you, then fine. The slut, cunt, bitch thing. Um, when I treat people the same way that they treat me. You get what you give with me. Okay, if you're a decent human being, I'm not gonna go and insult you and deprecate you or demean you in any other way. As long as you're an otherwise normal, decent human being, I will treat you the same way that every other human being on this planet that I don't know deserves to be treated. But once you act like a miserable pile of shit, that goes away. And I'm not going to give special privilege to SSSniperwolf just because she's a woman. In the same way, I don't give special privilege to Chebot just because it's a parasite. Okay, I treat people in the way that they behave. So if that's still not good enough for you, fine, you can hate me for it. I don't really care. What I do care about is if you are trying to leverage lies to make me look bad because of these ulterior motives. Okay, that I do care about. And that I will not tolerate. So here's the deal, Ray. While I don't have any immediate plans to sue anyone, one day I might. Either someone decides to do something kind and file a lawsuit on my behalf in the state of Arizona or wherever against anyone who slanders me. pro bono. If a lawyer is kind enough to do pro bono work, I may one day file another lawsuit against SSSniperwolf. And in that event, I will also file a lawsuit against you if this video that you made about that contains all this slanderous bullshit, if that video is still up, I'm going to sue you too. Okay? Now, this video contains a lot of other stuff in it. I understand that. Okay, if you want to take down the video and edit out the stuff or redo it, fine. Okay? If you want to call me an asshole for being mean to her, okay, if you want to say I'm a racist because I said she was Iranian, fine. But the lies are what I have a problem with. Okay? So if you're wise, this is what you'll do. But if you aren't wise and you're okay with living under the possibility of getting sued in the future, then, well, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm making my case as simply as I can, as reasonably as I can. I think I'm being pretty reasonable here. Okay? It's okay to critique me. It's okay to critique anyone. In fact, I defend your right to critique. I think that's a healthy thing to do, but get your facts right. All right? Don't platform lies and don't just listen to one side of the story. Okay? Listen to both sides. There's two sides to every story. You didn't do your research on this. So that says to me either you're a fangirl of SSSniperwolf, or you're incompetent, or you're malicious. Which one of those things is it? All right. So that's it. Yeah. See ya.